What's up guys, welcome back. So today I was kind of wanting to briefly talk about something, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the car. So I need to go ahead and do that right now, but I'm gonna have to move the vehicle out of the way first so I can get out. So I am gonna go ahead and get a cold start of my very quiet car. Briefly talk about something that I get asked. It's kind of like what you should look for whenever you're buying a Mustang. And really, this will go with just about buying any kind of car. I mean, a lot of it's kind of common sense, but it's just some tips that I would recommend. I'm probably going to give you like, I don't know, 6 of them or something. Somebody's getting arrested right there. Good. So let me roll this up so you guys can actually hear. Oh, not sound good. So the very first thing, and I cannot stress this enough, especially if you're looking for like a Mustang or just, I mean, any car, but I would say to check the market on them, whether that's Facebook Marketplace, Auto Trader, Cars.com, Car Gurus, CarMax. Those are some of the biggest sites. Just want to make sure you can see what they're selling for. Last thing you want to do is overpay for something and end up losing a bunch of money on it just because somebody listed it for too high and you was able to go buy that and not really paying attention. So tip number 2, which this one is kind of self-explanatory, the lower the miles the better. Especially if you're buying an older car like this, a car that might have 61,000 miles is going to most of the time be in better condition than one that might have 160,000. And especially if something's got like 200,000 miles, I mean, I know you can keep up with stuff and everything, but most of the time those engines are kind of on the way out, depending on how well they were treated. So if you can find a car that has low miles, I would go ahead and snag that up as long as everything else kind of checks out with it. So this next one is another one that's pretty self-explanatory, but drive the car. A lot of people sometimes don't want to drive the car just because of the way it looks. You'd be surprised, even sometimes if it's kept up pretty decent, they're not always going to be mechanically safe. And whenever you're driving it, I would give it some gas and kind of go through all the gears and everything and go in like reverse. Make sure everything's safe and works as it should. I have no idea why I turned on this road. This road is really bumpy and my stiff springs do not like it. I'm gonna have to wait until I'm off of this road before I can even say anything. Another thing that I would recommend whenever you're driving the car, after you get done driving it, make sure it doesn't have any leaks or anything kind of weird happening. This thing is so sketchy on this road. Oh! get there, you can talk them down even more, and say you might get the car for $2,000-3,000 less than what it was even listed for. Also, not enough where you're gonna like annoy them, and they're just gonna be like, "Yeah, I don't even want to sell the car to you." Golly, can't see anything. All right, so I guess I'm gonna head back to the house right now, and once I get there, I'll probably film it like pulling back in the garage or something, and I'll probably end the video. But if you end up liking this video, please leave a like and comment. It really helps me out a lot. I can't see a thing. Maybe give me some sunglasses too. But golly, maybe give me some video ideas down in the comments, because I'm kind of at the point where I'm kind of lost for video ideas, especially for like modding the car, just because I do want to do a lot of suspension stuff. So that would probably be the next thing I'm gonna end up doing. But after that, I mean, it's pretty much time for boost if I'm willing to go down that route. So do some of those things and subscribe if you want to. It helps me out a lot. And I guess I'll see you back at the house. Alright, so made it back here to the house, and that's probably gonna be it for today. But if you did end up enjoying it, go ahead and leave a like. I already said all that, I don't know why I'm saying that again. But follow my Instagram right here on the screen, and subscribe for some more. And other than that, catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.